We gon' do this shit regardless.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome. Another episode of N.A.S, man. Yes, sir. Yeah.
The final. You know what I mean?
But we just gonna do this regardless. Hey, no. Came from the gutter, they ain't give me nothing. And that's why I'm going to hard.
Oh, so.
Smoke, no, we ain't playing jokes, so we stomping out niggas regardless. Earning your money regardless. And that's why I'm going to hardest. Niggas be hating and bitches be hating, but we just gonna do this regardless.
Hey, now. Yo, you already know. It's the one and only. It's your boy. It's your man. It's your God. Johnny Glow, man.
Welcome, man. It's your boy J. Reed, man. Here for another episode of N.A.S. I'm my favorite brother, man. The best partner I could ask for right now, man. How y'all doing today?
Hopefully they doing well. Man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the round of applause. What fucking applause, you know what I mean? But yeah, we in this bitch on another Friday night. It's late in the motherfucker though. About 12 o'clock, right?
Saturday morning.
This nigga showed up late than the motherfucker, people.
Let's take a shot on that.
This nigga showed up late than the... No, hell, we ain't taking motherfucking shots.
I'll take one.
This nigga showed up late than a bitch. Motherfucker acting like everything was all kumbaya shit. Man, I was halfway asleep waiting on this nigga, man.
And y'all see we here. So, you know, I must be important. You know what I'm saying? I must be valuable. So
see how you be taking advantage of me, bro? That's all shit I don't be talking about. I'm trying to tell him, bro, like, I'm gonna body slam shit out you one day, man. You just keep playing with me, bro. This nigga just be talking to me all kind of crazy, but like, I give you respect. Give me my respect, cuz you ain't gonna keep treating me like we not little no more.
He's spoiled.
You know what I'm saying?
I be trying to work with
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I be working with him.
I'm spoiled. This nigga ungrateful. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
This nigga ungrateful. That's what he is.
You know you sound like.
This nigga ungrateful.
Say who you sound like, but shut the fuck up.
Oh! I know who I sound like. I sound real before proper over this bitch. Oh no! Hold on, wait. I sound light skinned. He said I sound light skinned. Cause you is ungrateful, nigga. You ungrateful in the bitch. Nah, I'm on the side for right now, nigga. Now I hope it make you
this is
some
why I
type of
hate
way.
bro. That's what you got to swear on me.
I'm gonna slam you.
You got to swear on me, bro.
I'm definitely
I'm gonna slap your ass. You gonna be mad.
I'm gonna bite the shit out you, nigga. Right on your nipple, nigga, too.
You gonna be bad as fuck. I'm gonna slap your ass.
I'm gonna bite shit out your nipple,
you
too,
nigga. Slap
your nipple gonna be.
You know how light slow down when you get slapped. You
ever been slapped with a spade? You never had your nipple bit off.
You been slapped with a spade, the light slow down. You be like, what the fuck just happened?
What you talking about? I don't know what he talking about. We, you know what I'm saying? Just show up on time and treat me like some respect. If I'm your best partner, then be my best partner.
I'm here, y'all. Love.
On time.
You feel me? Love. I'm here.
Man, this nigga tweaking, man. This nigga tweaking.
Love.
But we glad y'all back. We back. We glad y'all back, man. And this is the last episode of N.A.S, the podcast. As y'all know it, we definitely gonna go through a rebrand. We gonna re-scrub and rework some things around, man. We appreciate everybody who's been tuning in. Like, the rebrand, we gonna talk about that way more. But the rebrand is coming. It's gonna be fire. We're gonna bring y'all more fire content, like new location, new logo, new name.
I'm excited.
Shit going up.
I'm excited. Y'all should be too.
Like, this shit y'all see back here, yeah, we going up. Yeah. We going up, man. We got a lot of things in the works.
We're gonna have some new guests come in. We're gonna have some people that wanna talk. You feel me? Sure. You got something you want to say. You got some questions you want to ask, man. Please hop on the comments. Let us know. The next rebrand, we having guests. Sure. I want to hear what y'all got to say, man. I love it.
For sure, man. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, my brother, how you feeling tonight, man?
I'm feeling beautiful, great, nigga, fantastic.
That's not 1 to 10.
Or 10. How about that?
Okay.
Beautiful, great, fantastic, awesome. I'm feeling real
so
good.
You on your higher ups.
Man, yes.
You on your higher ups. I would be a 10 if niggas was on time. Man, I could be.
No, my question is, how your soul feel today, baby?
My soul, a little disrupted.
Ooh, what?
A little disrupted. Niggas was late. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he gonna blame me for everything, but go
Niggas
ahead.
was late. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is putting me behind Coochie and all the other kind of goofy. This the Coochie man right here. Just so y'all know. Coochie man, this him. You know what I'm saying? This is his daddy's son right here.
I'm gonna send some coochie your way. You better catch it.
I don't know how to catch. You ask everybody who play football.
You caught a couple interceptions.
Maybe one or two.
4. I'm gonna give you 4 interceptions a year.
Bro, see how he trying to just put coochie on me? I'm celibate.
I say interceptions. I don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about coochie.
He trying to be cryptic.
Interceptions.
He trying to be cryptic and shit. That means you want me to fuck your old bitches. That's really what he trying to say. He
look,
just a foul dude.
Y'all niggas know we men. We exercise the opportunity. That bitch keep popping that pussy. What you mean?
Hey, listen.
Interception.
I don't know what he talking about.
Pick six, nigga? You don't want no pick six?
Nope.
I know y'all niggas want to pick six, so fuck with me. Get y'all pick six.
Hey, get one of them niggas to go ahead, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Get y'all pick six.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. But on a more serious note, there's been a lot of different things going on. Like I said, we rebranded the podcast and everything like that. And tonight, we're gonna just bring y'all. We're just gonna talk about. We're really gonna talk about what a lot of the elements that went into the idea of rebranding. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of the things that I had to go to even get to a creative space to even think about, like, all right, how can I take everything I'm doing to the next level? Not just the podcast, but everything I'm doing to the next level.
So I got a question now. What type of for us to get to this? Appreciate it. For us to get to this, rebranding idea and the creative space. Mm-hmm. Like, what was your focus at? When what was your headspace at? Your everyday thoughts.
Just not satisfied. And I don't know if I'll ever be satisfied with a certain place in life, but I could always be happy with progress. Like, as I'm making progress in the right direction, and I just kind of felt like we making progress, but it's certain things that I still need to continue to work on, like my consistency, my discipline. Like, I want to bring y'all more videos in a shorter time span. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of time and energy and discipline to go into that. Like, you gotta lock yourself in on these long weekends and shit like that to really get shit done. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So my headspace was really for real, like minding my circle, making sure that I was spending time with motherfuckers who was either encouraging me, motivating me, or I was by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a large network of people that I fuck with, but at the same time, it's like who really pouring into me and helping me get to the next level like I be doing everybody else.
No, I truly feel that, bro, because like it was a point. It was a conversation we had earlier when I was like, it's a whole different feeling when you make an accomplishment and the person that you close to or even dealing with, they celebrate it even happier than you. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I made it a little goal of mine to do such and such. I accomplished it, but the person that I'm next to, like my brother Johnny or whoever I got close to that I care about, they was happier than I was.
For sure.
Clapping louder than me. Nigga, you feel me? They was cheering like, nigga, do it. That shit a different feeling, bro. That shit love. And that's some real shit for me, bro.
That's definitely some real shit. And you definitely want to stay, like, if you trying to cultivate a vision, you trying to rebrand yourself, you trying to pull yourself out of a situation that you don't want to be in, right? You definitely want to stay away from people who make you feel guilty for taking your time to yourself. Anybody who, try to guilt trip you or make it seem like, make it all about them. You will be doing something for you. You'll be taking space for you, and then make it all about them. Well, you ain't giving me this, and what about me? And and it's like they don't leave no space for you to do what you need to do. They don't leave no space for you to grow and you to achieve the things you trying to achieve. It's all about them, and that can really hinder your, you know what I'm saying, your goals in life, your focus, especially when you're talking about an intimate relationship. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we talking about that, like motherfuckers that just want to keep you underneath them. And they don't want to really see you grow and spread your wings. Like, you got to get away from that. I know it's tough because we be in love and we be in lust and we have a hard time. A lot of us have a hard time breaking away from certain people and certain shit. But when you really want what's best for yourself and you kind of get fed up with the status quo in your life, you won't let nobody get in your way. You know what I mean?
And I think one of the hardest things for real, like, when it comes to that is, like, when you give yourself... Like, okay, you got a significant other, you give your true, authentic self to them. Mm-hmm. You show them the ugly, the good, the beautiful, you feel me, the happy, the sad. When you show them all your sides of you, and then in the long run, they use the happiness, the sadness against you. They start using that shit and throwing it in your face. That's what make betrayal so fucking painful. You feel me? It's like, bitch, I told you, I gave you sides of me that no other person in this world has ever seen. I done gave you so much, and it's like, you gonna use the part that I gave you against me the most? That's what really hurt. From a human being, fuck man and woman. As a human being, period. When you live your authentic self and your authentic truth, and then the person, somebody that you care about their opinion, use it against you, they try to create a negative light towards you, bro, that should be painful. That'd be the biggest pain. Like, damn, I trusted you with myself, and now you gonna use myself against me? Like, that should be weird sometimes.
That shit happen to you, G?
That shit definitely happened to me, bro.
Yes. Like, what happened? Like, give me an example, like, of when that happened to you, bro. Like, what happened, bro? Like, what happened?
you know I like to be vulnerable and real. So like,
talk to me.
You feel me?
Your last little situation.
My last little situation, like, you feel me? I done show her sides of me that no female in this world has ever seen.
Okay.
You feel me? Like the sadness, nigga, the hard working man, the sacrifice, the compromising, cooperating, all that shit, nigga. Nigga, it was times where I was in the house, nigga, like you said, washing dishes, nigga, cleaning up.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, mean? I was doing whatever the fuck I could just to make the shit work, cause I was a team player.
You
feel me?
Jeffrey.
Exactly, and that shit was used against me. Now I'm a weak nigga and this and that, and like, you know what I'm saying? I understand now, but at the time, like, I feel like a real person or a real human being will understand the difference. You will appreciate the difference, you know what I'm saying? Instead of you said I'm ungrateful at the beginning, like, no, nigga, I appreciate shit like that. I notice little things like that. You feel me? You coming out and you looking out for me and accepting me for who I am, and it's a difference. Like, I learned too, like, if you around somebody you're not supposed to be around in relationship wise, I'm saying intimacy, and you get anxiety when you with them, bro. And anxiety is like a fear. Like, you can't be yourself. You can't move how you want to
move. Like you walking on eggshells.
Yeah, you exactly. Great word. If you have anxiety when you with that person, man, you don't need to be around them. You need to move, bro. Cause I'm telling you, it's a person out there that let you be your authentic self and understand how you move and accept that shit. Us as men, stop living in scarcity, man. Don't live in scarcity no fucking more, bro. It's plenty.
Sure.
I had to learn it the hard way. I did. I went through it.
I hate to see it in our community, period, where people is staying in relationships that no longer suit them because that's what's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Or because past traumas where they got anxiety, separating. You know, people have like hard time letting certain shit go. And this is like, I had one situation, you know what I'm saying, technically my first real relationship where I did have a hard time letting that go, and it ate me up. Like, it ate me up until I came to grips with the reality that maybe this was best for me. Maybe this was necessary. And at the end, I learned about myself. I learned that when I love somebody, I love them for real, unconditionally. Like, my first love, I always love her in a way that I can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to fight it and be, you know what I'm saying, and be mean and be aggressive and say fuck her and this, that, and the third, but that's just not how I really felt. And I had to come to terms with, like, it's okay to love somebody and still let them go for their own growth and for your own growth. I think that's what real love is. Like, you don't possess people, you enjoy people, and you appreciate those experiences. And, like, that experience taught me what real love is, so I always have love for it. But it's okay to let the shit go and let the shit be so you can grow and so you can heal. So you can be the best version of yourself.
And even to help on that, like, letting go is a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, laws of the universe, man. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna die. We not gonna make it out alive, y'all. You make 100 million, you make 100 billion, 20 billion. I don't give a fuck what we talking about. You're not gonna make it out alive. You feel me? So you gotta accept death in one way or another, and don't be afraid of it. So like, when you speaking on that note, it's like there's not much we can really do except acceptance. Live in reality. You feel me? Be honest with yourself. Deal with that shit. Like, I've been in the same position with you, as where I thought I hated a motherfucker. I tried to hate a motherfucker. I tried the best I could do, man, but I still feel how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm being truthful of how I feel, it's like, you know, I fuck with that person, man. That shit tough, you know what I'm saying? But, damn, I can feel that. You got me thinking deeply. You know?
It lets you know where your love really at, though. Like, how you really love people, because we do live in a society where, like, people will just discard you, like, and act like the shit never happened, and fuck you, and this, that, and the third, and it's just like, when I love you deeply. You feel me? When I love you, like, I think twice about the way I react to the things that you do. Like, I want our relationship to grow beyond just sex and just us being together. Like, I don't like the reality that we live in where, like, if you separate from somebody or if y'all don't work out, y'all enemies or y'all can't talk. Or I hate that it gets sour like that. And that's the narrative. I mean, that's the world we live in, but that's just not how I love. You know? And that's why just in relationships in general, like, I've been kind of cool because people be very possessive, and they be trying to push their own agenda on you rather than just experiencing you and being with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be. I gotta be the way you think I should be in order for us to be, and that's a disruptive energy when it comes to, like, intimate relationships for me. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely had to take a step back on just, you know, the idea of relationships and all that shit in general, because it wasn't filling me up as much as I was pouring into it. You know what I mean?
Facts. No, I'm gonna change the subject a little bit because I want to ask my brother a question, man. I had a real curious. You know, I believe that, like, we all got different meanings for different words. You know what I'm saying? Like, the word bitch, for example, we all love the word bitch. You feel me? We all use it in the community we live in. To one nigga, bitch might be so offensive to like, I'll pull this trigger on you, nigga. Call me a bitch again. You feel me? But to the next motherfucker, the meaning of bitch might be like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You feel me? They might not even, they might just pass their ear. You don't even give a fuck. So the question I got from my brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know, like, what's your meaning of legacy? Like, what do legacy mean to you? When you hear the word legacy, like, what's the meaning you get from that?
So the first thing that I think of now when I hear legacy is I think of my LLC, the channel Legacy Motors LLC. It's a real LLC that I think I bought back in like 2019, something like that. And when I thought of what I was gonna make my corporation, my company name, I was just thinking more like, what's your end goal? Like, what you really want to build? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing this for? Like, why do you want to push beyond like just, you know, doing it for yourself and for your immediate family? You know what I'm saying? And it was because like growing up as a young boy, I felt like I had a pretty big family, right? And I felt like that if all of the men in my family really cared about the family, then it wouldn't be no child left behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got so many nieces, nephews, and cousins that I can't even count. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't do my best I can to build high as I can, they might get left out. They might not be able to make it and have the best chances to make it. You feel me? Some of their fathers is dead. Some of their fathers is in jail or just simply not capable of being there for them.
What would you want to give to them? Them people you
them gems? Like, I just want to give them the best chance at life. Like, I want to teach them that it's a way to make a way in this world as a black man without having to do things illegally and do things the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It's love in this world for you, even though it feel like it's not. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I felt unloved and I felt unsupported. But it's like I want them to know, like, I always got your back and I always gonna support you and I'm always gonna try to push you in the direction that's best for you. Like, I want to be the masculine energy in their lives that reassure them and keep them on the right path and give them guidance. You know what I'm saying? It start with me making the right decisions. You know what I mean?
So you would say all that combined, what you said, is part of your legacy?
For sure. For sure. When I think about legacy, the money is cool, but what I know that I'll be able to leave behind for sure is a mindset. Okay. Is a way of loving. Mentality. You feel me? Is a way of loving, a way of being, a way of life. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave behind a way of life that is it perpetuates of one by one us coming up out of the system, coming up out of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And once we get to the place we go, our mindset stay there. I want to change the frequency of the way we think and the way we move. You know what I'm saying? I think about all the little ones who got a chance to see things differently and be differently. I just want to be able to show them differently and say, hey, young blood, like, you could be everything that you see, but you could do it in a way that's pure, in a way that's God. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of this evil energy that's going around, like this demon time type shit that's out here in the hood in our community. You know what I mean?
The shit that sell for real. At the end of the day.
Hell yeah, that shit that's entertainment. You know what I mean? And that's something that my grandma always told me. Like, I'm gonna buy you this GTA, but you gotta understand that it's not real. Like, this shit is not real. You feel what I'm saying?
You just made me pop up a conversation I was having with my folk, and it's like, y'all gotta understand the marketing scheme the world uses, and it works. So I think it's genius. I think it's brilliant. But I'm gonna say it like this. Say, for example, like, okay, people had beef back in the day. Like, Drake was beefing with Meek Mills at a point in time, right? Say when Drake and Meek Mills squashed their beef and they became together and became friends and they made it public, that video or that article might get like 100,000 views. But when they was beefing, when Drake was dropping a diss, when Drake dropping a diss against Meek Mills or Meek Mills dropping a diss against Drake, that bitch get 10 million. You feel me? We feed the negativity. We feed onto that shit. We love that shit. You feel me? In our community. So that shit get views. It sells. So some people, you feel me, can take benefit of that. Some people is not take benefit. But when I realized that, I stopped blaming the white people. I started blaming other people, bro. I start blaming like, bro, it's not the white man's fault, not the government's fault. It's us, nigga. We the one who like it. We the one who click on it. And I'm probably, at a point in time I was a victim, and I click on that video because I want to see if Drake slapped the fuck out of Meek Mills. The fuck you mean?
You just hit on something that's really real. Because listen, I want to let you know something for sure. The people that you hang around every day is more dangerous to you than the white man. I want to keep that. I want you to understand that to the fullest, G. I want you to understand that with your heart. Like, with your heart. Like, the same motherfuckers that look like you, that walk around here, that's in your circle every day, they'll bring you down before this idea of the white man. Like, we can't let each other off the hook. Like, if you know history, you know that our history ain't fucking perfect. Like, we wasn't always the ones that was morally, you feel me, correct. We had morally bankrupt ways as well. You know what I'm saying? Our people have done things that lead to their own demise in our current state, and we continue to do a lot of those things that lead to our demise. So you can't let your friends off the hook, your girlfriend off the hook, your mom off the hook, your dad off the hook.
First and foremost, your motherfucking self.
For sure.
You can't let yourself off the hook.
For sure.
Period, point blank, on any given level. Like, it's time to stop blaming other people. It's time to stop blaming this person, that person, that person, bro. It's us. We gotta make the decision, bro. Live in sovereignty. I was just saying, like, nigga, we don't really know what Africa look like. No, none of us know. We know what the TV gave us. We know what the TV, you feel me? Okay, you right. I ain't gonna speak for it's 4 billion men in the world. I ain't gonna speak for every man or in the shit. It's 8 billion people. I ain't gonna speak for all the billions. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck it look like. You know what I'm trying to say? We only know what the TV screen gave us, the movie screen, the bullshit that they showed us. But real in reality, but I've never been there. I've never took a 23-hour flight to Africa. It might be 16 hours. I never took it. Fuck you mean? I ain't been there to see it for myself. All I know is what another motherfucker gave us. And people need to think for their motherfucking selves. Everybody want to think like society, want to fit in. Think for yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, it's okay to say that you don't fucking know. It's not, like you said, we had a comment, you said it's intelligence. When you could be confident in yourself, it's like, bro, I really don't even know. Like, just to keep it 100, I don't know. Like, you feel me? I gotta think about that. Give me a second, I'll come back to you later. Let me think about it for a second. I respect that, bro. Human beings are perfectly imperfect. Period, point blank. Nobody is perfect. There's no right answer to nothing. There's so many ways you can solve a problem. And I feel like, nigga, that's making me think about the universe. But at the end of the day, we gotta accept there's roles for each other, bro. There's a role for me, there's a role for you, there's a role for her, there's a role for him and her. Period, point blank. It's had to be created that way. That's how life goes. We have roles, bro.
For sure. And I think another element of what we doing with this YouTube channel, like, I'm bringing content from the podcast, from gaming, from vlogging, you know what I'm saying, and it's all about the freedom of expression. And the foundation of me even being able to express myself and put it on camera is a confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was having a conversation with a coworker not too long ago, and he asked me who I was. Like, who are you? Like, when you wake up every day, like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? And I said with a straight face, like, I'm one of God's greatest creations. You know what I'm saying? And he made some remarks along the lines of, you need to be humble and this, that, and the third. And that's something that I've heard throughout my life. But you got to understand this one thing. I understand that I am nothing. I didn't do nothing to get here. I didn't make no moves. I didn't breathe life unto myself. You dig what I'm saying? When I say I'm one of God's greatest creations, I'm giving all the praise to God. I'm praising Him for bringing me here, for giving me this life, for giving me this ability. I got all of everything I need to be great. You do too. You one of God's greatest creations too, but I think the thing we think is we get so caught up in being humble that we lower ourselves and we dismiss our true abilities. You gotta believe that you're capable of greatness. You gotta believe that God put you on this earth for greatness, because that's the only way you're gonna ever achieve it. So when I say I'm one of God's greatest creations, I am, and you are too, as long as you believe that. Because why is the human population not one of God's greatest creations? Tell me the truth. Tell me what's real.
God is the greatest creator, correct? He
That's
created everything from top to bottom. Insects, bugs, human beings to the fullest. You feel me? He even created the universe, man. So even on what you saying, he worded it perfectly. There's no way other word for him. For me, I say the universe created me. And it's my job to show the universe what it created.
Mm-hmm.
The universe made me, regardless, feminine and masculine. It had to take a man and a woman to make me, to make every last one of us. So my goal in life is to show the universe what it created. You created a beautiful being. This is what you created out of all things living. And we have the power to change whatever we want. We don't have to go off instinct. I heard something earlier say every living thing in the world go off instinct. A goat, ants, spiders, they don't know how to change their life. They can't just go and make a house. You feel me? They go off straight fucking instinct. We as human beings are able to go off whatever the fuck we please to go off. That's the God in us, bro. That's the creation of the universe blessed us with that. And if you harness that and believe in who yourself is, your story can help me. You feel me? My story can help you. Me being vulnerable, being open can help everybody, every single person there is next to us.
Man, it's crazy because when you talk about animals and you talk about their instinct, a lot of the shit that we consume pull us away from our instincts. Because we are created in God's instinct. We are created in God's image. So that means that our instincts are that of godly nature. You know what I'm saying? And but what we do is we consume all of this bullshit, all of this fucked up food, all of this fucked up social media, all these fucked up ideals, and we get way far away from that godly belief in ourselves and our abilities.
Wearing your heart on your sleeve, living in your fucking truth. You feel me? Being honest. It's okay not to know certain things because we really don't know. We don't even know ourselves at the end of the day. Everybody can act like they do. You feel me, nigga? I'm 27 years old, bro. I still got ways to go. You feel me?
And real shit, like learning yourself, like I firmly believe that you need a good amount of isolation to really learn who you are. You know what I'm saying? Really being able to sit with yourself. It's a lot of people that can't just sit with themselves and face their problems. You know what I'm saying? You know the situation with one of the bros. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, anytime he had an issue, he would go to the game, video game out. I'm talking about level 100 video gaming. You know what I'm saying? Video gamed out, and it's like it got to a point where it was impacting his ability to provide for his family. Like, and he was losing the shit around him, his car. You know what I'm saying? He was losing his brain, losing his girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like taking. You know, we had a conversation. I took the game. We gonna go 30 days without the game. You know what I'm saying? We gonna just challenge you to that. And he was like, man, I need this, I need that. Like he was still trying to look for all of these vices to run away from just facing the reality.
Exactly.
Just face it. Just look yourself in the mirror and acknowledge your shortcomings and then change it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a hard place. I've been depressed at that place. I done looked at myself in the mirror and didn't like me. I done looked at myself in the mirror and wasn't fucking with who I was. Like, this ain't, like, you not that nigga. Like, you thought you was that nigga, but you really not that nigga. Like, everything you was doing been fed to you. Everything that you believe, every way you moving, you copying, you not being an authentic individual. Like, you not him. And I went through a dark place for a long time just trying to find, like, damn, if I'm not him, then who am I? You feel me? Like, and it's like, that's necessary. You feel me? That's why when it come to rebranding this channel, it's nothing for me to go ahead and do because I had to rebrand me. And I'm still in the middle of that. I still think every day. You feel me? I went for a whole week, didn't even post, didn't talk to nobody, just thinking like, damn, like, is this who I am? You feel me? This who I want to be. Like, making sure, like, really checking in with myself. Just checking in with me, like, this who you want to be. Like, you happy with yourself? You happy with where you at? Like, really being my own therapist and kind of gauging where the fuck I'm really at. You know what I'm saying? And being honest with me. Having those real conversations with myself. Like, that shit have changed your level of belief in you. That should have changed the way you see the world, because if you can dive into yourself, you can help other people dive into themselves. You feel me? And you can really impact people. You feel me?
Definitely. I agree with everything you saying, bro.
So when we talk about the rebrand of the channel, I feel like I want to know what's the thing that kind of excites you the most about where we taking everything.
Okay. The rebrand of the channel for me is like, we recreating ourselves, using our creative thinking, and what it's gonna be is something I can embody, something I can live on. You feel me? Something I can preach every single day. You feel me? I don't know if I should give him a sneak peek of the name, but you feel me? But I know we gonna walk by it.
We gonna give him a little bit.
And I think even the people that know me gonna say they agree that this is what we do. This is even what we look like. This is even how we act. This is even how we move. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what the most exciting thing about it. And then we adding guests. You know what I'm saying? I want people to come in and ask us questions, what they got going on. Let us know how we is. You feel me? And speak their truth. You feel me? we the one of the most. I feel like even when I watch the pod, we the one of the most vulnerableest podcast there is. Everything, nigga, accept me as I am or keep it fucking moving. You feel me? So when people come in and they get in our environment, I feel like they could be free and be themselves. You know what I'm saying? They'll be comfortable with just saying what they want to say, speaking how they speak, and not having no hatred come towards them. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. It's definitely like a safe space to just be who you are over here. Like we like the hip hop and R&B podcast. We like the, you know what I'm saying, the smooth jazz. You know what I'm saying? But we got the motherfucker goddamn little bit of bass in that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Like, but yeah, like I definitely feel like this is why I made the podcast, because at the end of the day, I could sit here and be rah and talk about how I do this to this person and how I did this back in the day, or all this shit that we heard a million times. We done heard this shit. It's a bunch of tough niggas. We get it. You feel me? Like, I understand, but at the end of the day, like, who gonna really sit down and really talk about what they go through on the internal? You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that we go through on the internal that nobody talk about. Like, I got people close to me that won't talk to me about what they going on. Like black men that's close to me, blood brothers that keep what they going through on the inside because they don't know how to express. They don't feel comfortable to express. They feel like a burden if they express, right? And then when they don't express, they implode. They fucking implode. Like, end up in the hospital, end up doing shit to their families, to themselves. That's just fucking reckless. You know what I'm saying? I just try to encourage them to talk. I try to encourage them to listen. I try to encourage them to, like, vent, because every day is something, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just talking right now, like, I feel good. I feel better. I feel lighter. You know what I'm saying?
And we in a small town of Akron, Ohio. You feel me? A lot of shit go down here. You feel me? And I know a lot of people that I know want the same dreams and ambitions. Is really to get out of here. We trying to make some money so we can get out of here. And when we do get out of here, we want to take care of our people, the ones we care about the most. You feel me? So we want to come together, work together. But a lot of us in our community got this mentality that I got to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's only one man at the top. Niggas don't think it's a group at the top. And if you think about a lot of motherfuckers, it's always a group. If you look at the entrepreneurs, man, it's a lot of groups. They give credit to people all the time. You feel me? You can't do it by yourself. But the mentality we got, it's only one of us can make it, and there's not enough room for everybody else. And that's when I was even mentioning on the last one, nigga, we not the enemies for real. You feel me? Of course, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit happening in the streets and disrespect going on, but naturally, he not stopping you from getting your money, because you still making your paper. You feel me? You still feeding your kids. You feel me? Your kids. You still doing what you need to do. So it's not really that nigga stopping you from doing shit, but we create some false beef just because we can't work with that motherfucker, or because whatever side of town we on type shit, bro. We gotta break that mentality, like the mindset that we in, nigga. It's like we not each other's enemy at the end of the day. We can work together. You feel me? I was mentioning about roles in the universe, nigga. It's roles for each of us, bro. Everybody got their position. Play your position right, man. You feel me? You go eat. It's enough. I guarantee it's enough, man. It's a million ways to make money, man. Once, like, even the entrepreneurs that we got in the world start coming together, P. Diddy, Kanye, you feel me, Dame Dash, motherfuckers coming together, making groups, and putting their money in one pile, bro. It's happening right now. That's what I truly believe in my heart. It's definitely happening. Motherfuckers is doing that.
It's crazy because I've heard that statement a bunch of times, right? You know what I'm saying? And that notion and that idea, it would be cool. You know what I'm saying? But, like, just like they can influence us, we can influence them. They humans. Like, we looking at money and we letting monetary and material shit accept that he a human being. We can pull our money together and like, the shit, the ideas come from the streets anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so if we want them to pull their money together, we gotta do that. You feel what I'm saying? When you in your neighborhood right now, it's at least 5 Chinese spots, nigga. On my mama, like, and they all eat, they all slap for different shit. Like, you eat from all 5 of them bitches if you got to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't need to be this friction and this, you know what I'm saying, this, nah, like, right here in the streets is where it start. That right here in the streets is, because it's like, as long as we looking for them niggas, they not Jesus. They not perfect. They not the savior. I'm not looking for Diddy to save me or Dame or none of them niggas. Like, right here, my homie right here, you need help? I need help. Let's do it together. We right here, like, you know what I mean? Because niggas that get money and get to acting different and have their own agendas and have their own ideas. Like, but if we the type of niggas that's gonna pull their money together, me and you should be pulling our money together and being the living examples. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where we can start at. Instead of waiting and being like, oh, let that nigga, can you do it? Because you the one with the billies. Shit, if you get a hard working job and I get a hard working job, we 6-figure niggas.
Man, group of men change shit though. If we got 5 of us niggas, we talking about me and you.
Right.
Add 3 more to the group.
Exactly.
You feel me? Just strictly men. We gonna change shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying come together is when I mention them niggas, you feel me? Because if they was to come together, just 5 of them. Even Mayweather, some niggas come together, bro, do what the fuck they need to do, bro.
That's powerful on all levels, though.
Exactly.
That's powerful on all levels.
On all levels.
On all economic levels, that's powerful.
And everybody got a role that they play. You get what I'm trying to say? We talking about the greatest musician, the greatest producer, the lyricist, to the greatest boxer, to certain shit like y'all all play y'all position.
For sure.
Can't nobody hate on nobody. And we can cultivate a whole society with just ourselves and take care of our own fucking self. And stop blaming other motherfuckers.
For sure. And you could take that further and be the EMT in the group. You could be the motherfucking financer in the group. You could be the lawyer in the group, the banker in the group. Like, just get into a bag and adding value to a group can make you some money. Flat the fuck out. And you can do it by yourself, you feel me? That's all fine and dandy, but it's bigger than just about money. You know what I'm saying? It's about creating a community of motherfuckers, like, and really pushing a narrative for, like, even just having the conversations. Like, even just the motherfuckers that's gonna click on this video and watch to this part and be like, damn, I feel where they coming from. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of what they talking about. Like, even if it's just one person, that mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? That mean a lot to us. You know what I mean? To just be pioneers or something like that. So, like, I feel you 100%. But that's why me and you, we pull our money together. That's why me and you, we go in on credit cards and shit like that. Because it's like, we going to be the living, breathing pioneers of this economic shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we going to be the pioneers of motherfuckers showing y'all, like, from the bottom to the top. Like, you know what I'm saying? And not just the journey from rags to riches, but the internal journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the internal journey of being a better person, the struggles that we deal with, like, just being real. You know what I mean? Like, talking about the shit that people just keep to themselves. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get other motherfuckers on here talking about the shit that they just keep to themselves. Like, and we gonna really bring God, love, and motherfucking money to the motherfucking world. You hear me?
Yeah, definitely, man. It's a beautiful thing, bro.
For sure, man. Is there anything that you want to say to the people in closing on the very last episode of N.A.S? Like, if you want N.A.S to be remembered for one thing, bro, on its way out the door, what is it?
Only thing on my mind is the message I've been preaching all week. You feel me? Winners never quit, man. You feel me? You never give up. The moment you decide to quit, you automatically a loser. When you forfeit something, bro, you automatically a loser. Forfeit, you ain't got no chance to come back. You done. You're a loser, bro. And we winners over here. As long as you don't quit, as long as you don't give up, you remain a winner, man. And I feel like I ain't gonna never quit.
Thank you for tuning in for another fucking episode of N.A.S, the final episode of N.A.S. We will be back to you with more fire-ass content. You know what I'm saying? Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure you tune in to all of the content, man. We love y'all. Stay motivated. Stay 10 toes, man.
Yes, man. Have a good one.
We gon' do this shit regardless. Yeah. Niggas be hating and bitches be hating, but we just gon' do this regardless. Came from the gutter, they ain't give me nothing, and that's why I'm going the hardest. Said he want smoke, no, we ain't playing jokes, so we stumping out niggas regardless. My mama get money regardless, that's why I'm going the hardest. Niggas